Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, everyone. How you doing? Metaphysical Mama. What is up, divine masculines and divine feminines? Holy shit balls. Well, actually, I feel like the energy's gotten a little more calm for us. I mean, it's a little hectic, chaotic. Lots of anxiety buzzing around. That feeling, anyhow, of anxiety, you know, being high-winded, highly wound, or maybe a little dizzy, and got our LVM Peters deck, and I'm gonna actually do a map. Which one is it called? The Enchanted Map. Like, what the heck is my map deck? So, oh, I'm gonna jump up. What we got? Strength. So yeah, that's pretty well. Sorry about the shadow being cast. Yeah, my light. I just can't take it. Me. Maybe I should move a different way. Anyhow. So yeah, strength. That's lovely. That is lovely. Hmm. Um, light here. Let there be light. And at the bottom of the deck, we got commitment. So there's commitment and strength. Yeah. Let's pull a vampire, less vampire. Oh, wow, that went flying. Flying right across my other table. Two of them: transgression, flaws, contradiction, mistake, creator, catalyst, maker, mother, father. And we have number 41 and number 9, and number 44 and number 36. And knocking you right off the shay. There we go, that works. So in here, let's see, does this work too? There we go. Strength. And it's nice. She's like balancing, holding the world with a tree growing on it. Hey, babe. Look at that. There goes my phone. For the last 3 hours, not a phone call. And as soon as I go live, or as soon as I start recording, there goes my phone. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. And at the bottom of the deck, we have rebellion, upstart, tumult, revolution. So welcome to the revolution. Let's see. So divine masculine, divine feminine. Our commitment's being tested, right? That's the bottom of the deck. Commitment, number 36. So on a whole, our commitment's being tested with yourself, your self-resolve, right? Self-awareness. And we're real good at beating ourselves up. But we're in a land of confusion here, don't forget. So as we're going through all of our fields, right? Some are going to be lovely, like strawberry fields forever, like the title. And some are going to be more like we got, right? Sucked into the black hole in the sewer and we don't know our way out. But don't forget that manure is what helps your garden grow. So we got to go through the shit in order to produce good fruit. Just part of life, babies. And look, we have the creator card right here. Yeah. You're a creator. Don't let anybody else take your creative powers away from you. That's what we use our imagination for, right? I was gonna actually, I'm gonna make a little video. It's like Willy Wonka, Slugworth, and the Candyman all working together. If you're familiar, I think they just came out with a new Candyman's movie too. I should. I remember that from when I was little. And the bees. Go figure. I gotta watch that again though. I haven't watched it in a long time. I don't remember it as well. But it's kind of like Bloody Mary or Medusa. It's like when they say, you look in the mirror and say But again, dingy dinglings. If you're invoking stuff and summoning other entities, or that could be what people call praying, right? If you're praying, don't forget that word is pray, right? So strength is necessary. And you got it in you. You got it. You got it. Sorry, that was very loud, probably in your ear there. Let's say. Let's play. Let's play. I might do a yeah. How the hell am I losing my duck? Oh, losing my mind. Losing my mind. Bitches and snitches. There is a betrayer in your energy field. False friend. I ain't right field, but bitches is snitches. Buzzles and snuzzles. Karmic feminine. Let's see. Clear your energy. A Cancer involved. Karmic feminine. Cancer moon sign involved. So Cancer moon sign. Karmic feminine. So you might have, and I might just be, again, sometimes the karmics aren't necessarily the bad ones. It's like they're not necessarily, they're learning. It's like an immature, but we are too. We're a karmic to somebody else too. Like it's just quantum entanglement. It's energy that has static, or where a lesson needs to be learned, whether for us individually or for we the people and all, right, all galaxies, as a whole. So sometimes we go through stuff in order to, right, because we can't all be doing the same thing, right? We're all having different experiences with one another so that we're able to have, look, you are loved, so that we're able to have more loving relationships. 1111, we're twin flames. So that we're able to, you are loved, have a more, right, balanced, our health is our wealth, abundant life in all forms. Sneaky ass deception. So even though, right, there may be some shit going on with a karmic that has, right, and karmic feminine can be a male or a female. Feminine energy just means emotion. So somebody that's emotions have gotten the better of them and that has using that against you to cut, right? There's jealousy or envy, or there's some kind of emotion involved that is, right, not that they're static. So they're using energy in a negative manner because, right, sneaky ass deception, because they don't feel good about themselves. So that's, again, just immature behavior, just immature, and when people don't have the tools, well, again, that's why we're all here to help one another, right? So that we don't need to keep pointing and blaming, because then we ain't doing we're not serving any of ourselves any good. So that's what twin flames, right? 144, divine masculines and feminines. ascended masters, right? Rainbow seeds, star seeds, light workers, grid workers. There's so many different beings here doing so many different things, right? And anybody wants is to be loved. You are loved. This is hard shit that we're all doing. Let's see, what else, Garrett? For divine masculine, divine feminine collective, molestation or sexual abuse. So if there's a karmic feminine that, again, there can be some very molestation and sexual abuse that has happened in past lifetimes, in this lifetime, as a child, as a teenager, as an adult. At any time, a male could have been molested by a karmic feminine, right? An older woman when they were little, or just anybody. It doesn't have to be even necessarily older. Well, yeah, usually, generally, it's somebody older than us, right? Because that's like, right, the fallen ones coming into the daughters of men. So again, a karmic feminine can be a male also, but that feminine energy is harmed. There's something wrong. There's something that's not in alignment there, right? So it's all of our jobs to help one another to have strength so that we can, it's like graceful strength. Again, practice forgiveness and take no shit. So when I say about karmics, it's not like, oh yeah, there's a lot of different situations and things going on here, right? So again, always take what resonates, leave the rest, and use discernment. Whatever's popping out here or whatever is happening, in your individual life or on a whole, we're all going through it on some level as a collective. So, right? Take a walk outside if possible. Today it's raining here. I did just take a walk though. I got a little walk in, and then as soon as I came back in, it started raining again. I was like, woohoo! Thank you, Mother Nature. I got a little walk in. So take a walk outside if you're able to. You need some Mother Nature. You need some mama medicine. And if you can't, like me, it's raining, like pedophile or sexual harassment or exploitation. So there's a lot of sex abuse, pedophile, sexual harassment, uncomfortable feelings, right? So we're hitting some chords here. Hand chakras, right? So other people might be using their touching. We have eyes in our hands too. You need to have that talk with yourself. Too far. You need to have that talk with yourself. Maybe you're a Sagittarius. Sagittarius could be involved. Sagittarius could be that elder woman or man from the past that's a pedophile or a molester or sexually abused or, right, has sexually harassed or sexually exploited you in some way, or someone you know, right? Again, take what resonates here. See what else we got. What else we got, Spirit? Divine masculine, divine feminine. What do we need to work on or have awareness of or heal? What do we need to see? What do we need to see? Just breathe. Both ways. A lot of energy we're bringing up here from the under, right? That's stuff that people don't usually want to talk about or deal with, or that we've buried, right? Abuse, molestation, not feeling comfortable, or we didn't know how to say no, or we did, and then something happened and right? We can have a lot of guilt because should we have said something more? Did we allow it to happen then? Right? So you start going, once you start second guessing yourself, right? That's, you generally need a little help. Spying, stalking. Because that's when we can get very mixed up and lost. So if someone's spying and stalking, right? That's not a good feeling. What else? Trespassing in field of dreams. Thought forms, consciousness, imagination. So sex magic. Spying, stalking. So okay, there's a lot going on here. Hold on a second. What's going on? Trespassing in field of dreams. So that's like you're in your imagination. Even when you're awake, right? We have spies. We got spies, stalking, and trespassing all up in your creative flow, right? So it's like it said, where's that other card? Clear your energy, the first one. Clear your energy. Take a spiritual bath, go outside, take a walk. You gotta clear your mind, baby. Gotta clear your mind, babies. Gotta breathe both ways and keep asking for clarity. Right? This is a balancing system. So it's gonna get real rough and rocky, but you got it. You already been through so much to be where you are right now. Ay, ay, ay. Energy manipulation. This is all for me too. So this is like, yeah, and I totally deal with this on a regular basis all the time. That's why these cards are written out like this. So, and we all do on some level. So as we become more and more aware, romance at the workplace. I got a whole bunch here. Some like it cold. Someone being a bitter bitch. Romance at the workplace. Trolling. Court magic. Planned harm. We just killed that shit by acknowledging it. Cancel, clear, delete, transmute. So all this stuff that's going on, they're planning, right, harm. But us going through this and acknowledging it, we're putting light on it and showing attention to it. So their shit ain't gonna work. Uncle's involved. Could be a great uncle, could be someone you call uncle, could be Uncle Sam, right? Big brother and uncle. Who's always trying to put our arm behind our back. Pay attention to spirit animals showing up in your life. So if you're having some animals, you know, around you, you look outside, you have a bug, right? A bird, specific bird that flies by. You happen to see something during your day, right? Pops up in your mind. Pay attention, look up the spirit animal medicine or the spirit, you know, animal, the totem that's has to do with what you're seeing, because that spirit speaking to you. How else, you know, spirit can talk to you. Romance at the workplace. Family related. I know. What else, spirit? What else? What else? What else? What do we need to see? Aries. Twin ray. So your twin ray is involved, or they're also going after, affecting the twin ray, so the two of you do not have the connection, right, in order to move what we need to move. Thunder, elementals of nature. I have different cards that I wrote here, so this is like having to do with the elements. So you may have thunder in your, that may be part of your makeup in your chart, your elements, where you're created from, your nature, your natural origin of creation. Voodoo or doll magic, not the real spiritual practice, because we ain't got nothing against voodoo or anything else. It's when people use things for negative purposes, or right, or get another practitioner to do something out of, yeah. So that's what we're referring to there. So, or yeah, so when people use like, yeah, stuff to voodoo dolls and shit, doll magic. 333. Cinderella story. So you may have Cinderella complex. You may be a little something like, right, dealing with some, right, family members, some, right, that are some family involved that are, right, rags to riches. So blessings are coming, love buggies. They're coming, they're coming. Can you feel it? I can feel it. I feel it. What else? Yeah. So let's actually, let's do a, let's see, let's do a little more of a specific. So let's move these. That was just kind of general. Let's see what's going on with the divine masculine specifically. Does our divine masculine either need to see or know, or what's going on with divine masculine that we need to see? Picture yourself in their shoes. Truly. So what's going on with divine masculine? And we got picture yourself in their shoes. They always want us to do a little work, don't they? Ain't nothing wrong with that, divine masculine. I appreciate it. Oh, as a mirror, mirror. So whatever's going on with our divine masculine also is going on somewhat within ourselves, and it may be at the opposite end of the pole, or maybe something that we have to look at in a different, by picturing ourselves in their shoes rather than wanting them to see. Oh, someone's doing photo magic. Rather than us wanting them to see, like, you're just not understanding me, or da 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 da. We're all trying to yell at each other instead of putting ourselves in the other's shoes so we can really feel what that feels like, and then having a conversation, or then maybe we don't need to because now we're experiencing a little bit better. So now maybe some of our, right, you might be the angry one. Are you mad at your divine masculine, or mad at self, the divine masculine within yourself? I could certainly be, because I'm like, my shit ain't always organized. I don't always listen to my divine masculine, or my divine masculine is fucking lost sometimes. Well, or, and then same with the divine feminine part, because my feminine, it's like, yeah, my masculine can take over. It's like, you don't need to feel anything, you don't need to do that, you don't need that. So then we say, and then our feminine's like, okay, fine, so inside our feel, it's like, we can do without, da 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 da, because masculine said so. So we have to really learn how to balance that energy out from within too, because that comes from within. So that's why, right, picture ourselves in the other's shoes. So, all right, divine masculine. What else? What do you want to share? Oh boy, that's too much there. But social media, something with social media. They give me a chunk here that we're not doing 30 cards. Social media though. There's something to do with social media and picture magic. Huh? 222. Oh boy. Again, work related. 33. I guess we're going through them. It's my party. I can cry if I want to. There's blood in the water. Someone has false motives. Cautious awareness is necessary. So blood in the water means someone is fucking around. So, right, they got blood on their hands. Now there's blood in the water. Now that's going to attract sharks. Right? So sometimes Gemini. Be like water. So if there's blood in the water, just keep moving. Get out of that water. That's all. But you in your own, like, that's a metaphor speaking. So, right, it's like just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Don't allow what other beings are trying to do. All the extra pressure, right? Look, work. Try to keep you distracted with work. You weren't going to have enough money. How are you going to blah, 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 ABC. What about blah? Now what are we going to do? Right? All this extra nitpicking and shit. Pride's getting in the way. And that can come in reverse. I don't feel good enough, so I'm not going to, right? And then there's a lash out. So then that can look like big ego, but it's really because they're not feeling good enough. Right? Some backward ass shit. So, but that's what happens with us. That's normal. Twin soul. So somebody might be trying to keep you and your twin soul, right, apart so that you don't have the peace you need because they want to keep, right, fucking around. So again, yeah, photo magic, blood in the water, ice elementals of nature. Okay. Moon elementals of nature. So ice and moon magic might be going on, or something with how this resonates. Moon magic, some with the moon and ice. Keeping something frozen, keeping something stuck. Spell work involved. Ay. Devil energy. A smile in your face with a knife behind their back. Instagram. Some on Instagram or something to do with Instagram. What's your favorite song? Or one of your favorite song? Whatever coming to your head right now is, right? Now, as a teen, nursery, like nursery rhymes, or when you're real little. And that we call time traveling. Whatever songs come into you, right, over whatever spirit gives to you right now, pay attention to those songs while as we're going through it, because this reading is showing you something. So whatever song or 3 songs or songs from now, from your past and from when you were little, if they bring some kind of memories or whatever this means, it means something. Motherly figure or energy. So it can bring you into, right, again, like the stepmother or a woman, right, abusive. We had molestation and all that before. So sometimes a foster mother or a mother or a regular mother, stepmother, they can not, be touching on their kids and doing some ancestral shit, yeah? Or there's a lot of shit going down. So, and there's lots of different bloodlines and beings here again. So this is Judgment of the Living and the Dead, and we're approaching like the end of a mark here. Casual body chakras. Go through your thoughts. Clear and tune up your instrument. Tune them up. Clear your energy. Third eye, which is your first eye. You gotta clear your energetic field and use your imagination so you're able to see more clearly. Right? And don't drink the water. The Dave Matthews song. There's blood in the water. There's blood in the water. I mean, some dirty's going on. Somebody did something and ain't right. There's some shit going on. Mother. There's something to do with mother and father. Funny, those are still both together. Mother and father. Also, maybe you have resentment against your mother and father, or against mother, father, God, or who you're dealing with has resentments or pain, right? I can say that that's a familiar for me right now. So the pain is so deep with them that they, you know, they don't know how to handle these things. There's still a lot of trauma and post-traumatic stress and damage that that people haven't had the ability or the time to heal. Root chakra, right? To be able to get to your roots. Connect, ground yourself, you know. Karmic male. So we had karmic female on the other part, the general. So karmic male, yeah, it's like right again, the masculine in his head, like not thinking, like thinking you're not good enough. Baby, get the fuck out your head. Get out of your head. That's the worst place to be stuck in. You can travel anywhere in your mind. Get the fuck out of your head. Way different. Being stuck in your head is like, ah, right? Breathe out. Allow some of that energy to dissipate out of you, babies, and just transmute, right? Allow it to become free energy. Just let it go. Let it be. Someone did a background check or had a reading done on you. Nosy. Nosy, nosy, nosy. And whatever. Again, people trying to pay money to, you know, find out more stuff about us or do what it's like, whatever. Happy you thought like that was going to get you somewhere. I hope you learned something. Hopefully, right? I don't know. You still gotta like go back and do your homework. But it's like if you pretended you were us and got a reading or got a reading on us to try to fucking do some kind of Photoshop magic, some photo magic, either with our photos or use our photos or whatever, you know. Again, mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. I don't know. All right, let's see. Speaking of moon, let's pull some divine masculines. Masculines, let's see what we got for you by the moon. What are our moon cards say? Hard masculines. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. What kind of adjustments? What kind of adjustments? Oh, let's see. Hold on a minute. Here, we'll pull some dragon cards. So adjustments are necessary. They're required. That's okay. We can deal with that. What do we need to deal with? Where do we need to make some adjustments there, Spirit? Where do we need our divine masculine within us or the collective? Or what do we need to see? What we need to make some adjustments? Or where we need some assistance, maybe? Okay, we got Tui. Tui! Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. And Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Nice. I think there's a diamond in the description there somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. I think I stuck a diamond in there. Lovely. So you got Archangel Gabriel protecting you, and he just handed you, he, she, androgynous beings. Archangel Gabriel just handed you a diamond. So now you can be still and in the silence where the magic can happen. Be in the moment. Attunes you to the infinite. That's pretty lovely. And let's see, it's got a spirit animal for divine masculine. What spirit animal does divine masculine either need to see? Arnita around. Oh, dog popped out. This came out earlier in the reading I did earlier, too. It's a doggy dog world. Where my dog's at? Oof. A number 14 is a number of Osiris, or 3.14, right? Pi. Also German Shepherd, right? Now, you gotta be careful, too. You don't want to be herded. You don't want to be one of the sheep. You want to be the shepherd or the, right? Dog's man best friend. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Doggy dog. All right. Let's see. And we'll pull a soul. Different too. Doing readings, like if I'm talking, it's so different than when I do cards just on my own. My brain goes so fast, or whatever the fucking the flow goes so fast, I can't put it into words. It's like, yeah, I trip all over. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. This card came out earlier also. And you just saw me shuffle. I mean, I've shuffled like mad times today. Funny. Not funny. I mean, it's right on. Right on. It's funny. Look at the bottom of the deck, though, is failure. Success, failure. Talk about polar opposites. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Absolutely. That's why it's like, it's still, right, a good thing, because we're still learning a lesson that's going to make us even a greater success. See? So it's not always like, oh, it's so bad. I can't believe it's happening. Yeah, but you're gaining more skills and tools and abilities to be able to, right, know how to get out of those kind of situations, and it'll help in multiple situations, even right beyond that. And other cards. Anything? Here's a fun one. You know, so again, that's something to be grateful for. Where we're able to learn something new and then pass that to others, so that hopefully others don't have to have such a hard time. I just dipped my braid right in the candle. Yeah, I mean, that's really the goal. It's like, right, we do stuff so hopefully our children don't have to, or the next generation has an easier time, right? Isn't that the goal? So, but we all got to do our part. I mean, and that's it. It's like we all knew that from the start. No, that's no big deal. You know, everybody's like, but it's like, yo, you signed up for this shit, right? I don't know. Everybody's all upset, and it's like, we're not even there yet. Sorry, I had to get some disgusting stuff out of my chest there. That was some dirty, dirty, dirty energy there. Hold on, I'm gonna put that. Get a little incensey burning or something. Clearing that negative energy out. Incense. Clear a little. Clearing the air a little here. Just like when you clean a table off at a restaurant because somebody else is about to sit down to dine. Well, just want to clear the field a little bit. Clear the field. Water, smoke, right? In your mind's eye, we don't always have to have the material either, but it helps. Oh, and these are funny cards. There you go. Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. What else? Miss Fell. Have you eaten? You were acting like a big ass baby. We are dealing with a lot of that, like I was just saying. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. Right? And a lot of people, okay, also don't be getting all caught up too much if you being a vegetarian is not for you, don't let somebody else make you feel guilty about that. Okay? Also though, I mean, there is something to like, right? Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. It's what I'm just saying. Everybody's complaining before we even get there yet. That shit's hysterical. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You see, Spirit was like, "Oh yeah, it's on." Oh Lord. And then I got 3 more here that are flipped up until they change direction and go the other way. So we got money, 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 money. Make it rain. I'll make it rain. I'll make it pour. Mm-hmm. Or it could be, right, everything those assholes did was for the money. So, take it out, resonates. I know I hear that a lot. Needed the money, or whatever. I don't care. Anyway, you equal tight ass. You do you. Yeah, don't worry about anybody again telling you should be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that. Loosen the fuck up, control freaks. Loosen the fuck up, control freaks. Don't get laid. This is funny. That came out last time too, in another reading, and I was laughing because it's like, or in the reading I did earlier, when we say don't do something, you can have anything you want, just not that. Just don't touch that one thing. I was like, well, why can't I touch that one thing? Or so when we're saying don't, what's the first thing you're gonna do? In the universe also, if you're trying to manifest something and you say, I hope I don't something, well, you're still saying you hope you get it, because the universe doesn't understand that don't word. Excuse me, bless me, please. So it's like, oh, I hope I don't get the something. Well, you just attracted it to you because the universe just heard you, and it's gonna say, oh, they hope they don't. It doesn't make any sense. So they're gonna knock out the negative word, don't, and it's gonna just say, I hope I get. Right? It's like if you typed that into a spacebar in a computer, it's not gonna rearrange your sentence, it's gonna pull up the stuff. I hope I don't find what I'm looking for. It's gonna pull up exactly whatever you punched in without the word don't. It's just gonna subtract the word don't. Right? You do you. That's all you can do. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. All you can change is your reaction to something, how you feel about it, or how you're allowing yourself to feel about it, or how you're allowing somebody else to make you, right? Like, take advantage. So this is where you start. It's very difficult to start to say no, take care of you, honoring your divine feminine, right? And your Christ child. It's like you're pregnant, whether you're a male or a female right now. It's like, hey, masculine. Hey, I can't do what I was doing before. Divine masculine, you're starting to become the karmic. Right? Because they get us, once something starts to get like, and that could happen too, right? Like, say if you're pregnant as a woman in human form, right? The man can get jealous. Or after you have a baby, now the baby loves to play with daddy, the mommy could get jealous because the daddy is, right? You're with the baby all day, but then the baby's so excited to see daddy. Fucked up shit happens in right relationships, right? In within family, outside of family, in any relationship, at the workplace, right? And again, I mean, it's like, I get it too. Does a guy doesn't, not just a guy, do you want to eat and do the same thing every day, all the time, every day, all the time, every day the same? No. But we've been forced as humans to, like, oh, you're supposed to want to get married and have a family and be with this one person your whole life. And if you don't, you're bad, bad, bad. No, that has to do with within you. People have misinterpreted God's words for a long time. The divine masculine and the divine feminine, the temple of God is within of you. You can't divorce yourself. You have to work all those things out within yourself in order to, right, marry Christ, marry the, right, have the bride of Christ is within you. You have to marry God. You have to go through all your spiritual journey and continue until you get to that place of divinity, like, which is just balance within, right? Like going through, you have good intention. Don't mean you're perfect or better than. It just means, right, that we're doing what we need to do and we're communing with Mother, Father, God. You know, we admit when we make a mistake, or maybe not right away, but we always look for, right? We don't like how that feels. We always look for a resolve in some way or another because we know it's too heavy to hold that. We let it go and let God. We learned to do that, even when it's really scary, right? Once you have awareness that spirit and God and the divine and you're all part of the one, it's a lot easier to have faith and trust in that because you're seeing how it works. It's like if you've never driven a car before, then you know, you're not going to feel safe just getting on the road and getting on the highway in a car because you never drove one before, right? It takes time and practice, right, to gain knowledge and comfortability and be good at something where it's safe to with any skill, anything, right? And then what happens? It becomes one with you, right? After a while, you don't even have to think anymore. You can just get in your car, hop in, drive, listen to music. You don't have to really think before you put a blinker on or what the rules are, or, right? I mean, you do to a certain extent, but you just kind of know them. They become part of you, right? Well, it becomes part of your being. So that's what's happening here too. It's not any different, right? I mean, it's just on a different level. This is like quantum and micro and so but it's, ooh, look, you are giving away your power. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. I totally do all the time. I'm drained and then I'm like, everybody's taking my energy. But I also keep giving it away. But then it's like, hey. But then when we say stop, it's like, yo, if you let a vampire start eating out your arm, are they going to stop when you say stop? They're like, oh my God, your blood's so sweet. They're going to keep draining your blood, silly, right? So, yeah. You are a badass. Act like it. So again, we don't mind sharing, never. However, when it's time, like it's like that's the same as a mom nursing, right? And so once the baby's had enough, it's like, okay, then, right, we're not walking around with the baby attached onto our boob. I mean, some people, but you know what I'm saying? Once the baby's done feeding, get the baby off the boob. And if you keep, right, feeding in a grown child as they're growing because you have issues, well, that's the kind of mother stuff we're dealing with now, the incest stuff that that ain't cool. You're trying to take the place of, like, you're not allowing someone or something to grow. What are you doing? But that's kind of the sin of Eve, right? That's like what that means too, because it's like not allowing, right? Not allowing something to be natural in its natural state. You're right. So it just is what it is. It's not like any, and we all do that too. We all have that a bit. We're all that too. Eve is that's our human feminine female form, as if you're a female, right? So it's like we're that too. I'm that too. We're all that. So anyhow, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. And now that's funny because I see in the cards I made also, it said you need to have that talk with yourself, which I didn't even, that's funny. So yeah, interesting. And this is cute because that friend I met the other day sends me little battery lightning bolts. I love that, the energy. The energy. Figure shit out on your own. and you can do it with God's help. So, and if you don't go inside yourself in your own home, and look, we got 4414. That's cool. That's funny. That came out earlier too. The 4414 or 4144. Love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. So yeah, he keeps sending me batteries though. When in the text, I love that. So yeah, that's pretty significant for me. The lightning bolt and electricity and Thor, and I put the lightning bolt a lot. Electromagnetic universe. But lately, yeah, this is yeah, the last couple of days. That's funny. That's cute. Lightning love, electric love, the love doctor. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. All right. So that was lovely, lovely, lovely. Some romance cards. And then, you know, maybe I'll come back on for Divine Feminine, or should I just do Divine Feminine also quick? I guess, yeah. Let's get it all in. Let's get it on. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Bottom of the deck. But you need to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And absolutely. Like, you can't expect somebody else. That's what you're saying. Like the mothers that are clinging to sons, and if this is you, or this happened to you, or right again, or girlfriend, boyfriend, the clinging, the Klingons. It's like, wait, because we're supposed to be rising the divine feminine. That's again within you, the marriage within you, the marriage of the Christ, right? Raising the Christ consciousness, raising your vibration, right? And we're soulmates. We're right, soul tribe, soul fam. So just keep swimming, right? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You're doing great, even though it's really hard. Let's see. Okay, so let's see now. Let's move over to the. Just gonna pull one more. Whoop. Healing energy. So soulmate and healing energy. That's pretty beautiful. It's like the black egg. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Divine Feminine. Let's pull a few cards specific for Divine Feminine. Let's see. Cut this deck up a little. Divine Feminine. What is up with Divine Feminine energy? Going on spirit. Divine Feminine. Oh, pardon me. What? Stuck in the mud. What's going on? I feel like that. A balancing act. So feeling a little stuck, number 24. Stuck in the mud and the balancing act. All right. Oh, wow. Speaking of balancing acts. Speaking of balancing acts. Jeez. Jeez. Not to clear off. Unplugged you. Alrighty. What else? Peaks of joy. So 24, which breaks down to a 6, 11, which is a master number, and 33, which is also another master number. 11, 22, and 33 are the master numbers that you don't reduce. But we can for the purposes of, it's also like 11 is also, right, it would be Gemini, or 8 positive and balancing 2, and also 2. And 33 is also 6. So 24 is 6, 33 is 6. So we got 2 6s, 11, 33, 2. Yeah. Yes. Well, us women never know. No, never just one thing, right? Always got to be three cards pop out for. Funny. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Spark. Divine Feminines. So you're doing all right. Feel a little stuck in the mud. Well, that's okay. We know how to, just awareness how to, right? It's a balancing act. So it's just staying calm, right? Peaks of joy. Keep it, it's like, and this is the bottom, Spark. And under that, we got Moonlight. Under that, we got Coming to Life. Under that, Rescue. All right, Bone Collector. So yeah, just keep, it's coming. Keep swimming and have patience. And thank you for hanging out with me. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and share so you can get notified and we can keep movement moving. Get out of these stagnant waters where people want to keep throwing fishing lines and pulling us backwards into useless territory because they just want to catch us. They want to catfish us and catch us like a little. It's funny. I'm trying to shuffle, but she was facing the other way in the deck there. Patience. So we'll leave her out. Oh. It's connecting with the beginning of the reading there. We got the Misa. So just be calm. Stuck in the mud. It may feel like we're stuck in the mud, but it's a balancing act. We're approaching peaks of joy. So just wait for the spark to be lit. Have patience because we're dealing with, it's like, look, and it's like, you ever see, it's really sad kind of, because it's like someone that's so afraid to lose their material or whatever because they think they're not loved. And earlier in the beginning reading too, it was like, right, you are loved. So sometimes people are just miserable because nobody's given them a fucking hug or told them that they loved them or that they're worth something. You know what I mean? So we don't want to be one of those people that are joining in on reindeer games and making fun of others and making them feel worse about who they are or where they have felt like they've had to stay, right? Stuck in the mud. Maybe you've had to be in that position, and it turned you into a mean old meanie. You started off with all these hopes and dreams, right? And creative and musical, right? Loving to be, right? And two, you think about when a couple starts out together, it's like, oh, all excited and, right? Happy, you have the honeymoon stage. But if you have a baby, your body changes, or you're with somebody for a long time, or things start to, right? It's not always, right, so full of like sparks and peaks of joy. Sometimes it's like, right, where's my socks? Did you do my laundry? Everybody's listening to each other, right? Fart and poo. It's not like, oh, hey, and you're looking forward to seeing each other. It's like, no, you're sharing everything. So what used to, turn you on or you used to love with that person can become, right? That's usually how it works. The there's an education over here. Hey, there's some education that could end up being that's the stuff that ends up driving you fucking crazy and nuts. It's like, oh, if they chew like that one more time, it used to be cute. It used to be funny. We used to laugh about it. But right now, my hand chakras, right? No, I'm just kidding. Right? But so what we used to be, or now we don't feel, right? Like the pretty, sexy fairy in the moonlight or whatever. Now we're pregnant. We feel like, right? Which can be very amazing. And then others can be like, I feel horrible, or it changed us. And now, right? We lost a lot of ourselves. We forgot who we were because we've been mom for so long, or we've been wife for so long, or we've been at this job for so long. So yeah, it's totally stuck in the mud, right? We need a little spark of life. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Now I'm following. Yeah, see, start going, and then we start going, and then that's it. Yoy. So good. Kindly like, subscribe, and ding the bell. Pleasey, pleasey. Wow. So let's see, what else we got? Divine Feminine. So yeah, Divine Feminine, right? I mean, it's like, sorry, I just keep thinking about this poor, this lady making me think of something like what's that movie? Like, it's like the lady she was always waiting for her husband to come back. Is that from Alice in Wonderland? I think it is the movie with and she keeps sitting at a table and she like waits for this man, like she's like waiting for, right, a husband, waiting for someone, just waiting. I mean, yeah. And when everybody else, runs, or they're like, right, it's like you don't want something till it's taken. Somebody could be a single their whole life, and then all of a sudden now, right, they're with somebody or we're with someone, and then it's like, oh well, now they're a bullseye. Now they're wanted. Now everybody wants them or something. It's like, but wait a second, what? Before you didn't care. Completion. That's what's up. In order to gain our peaks of joy, so we don't end up waiting around for someone else to give us that peace, so you have peace of mind, you have to find that peace within yourself. Otherwise, you become this. And that's just fucking scary and sad, because it's like it's just sad, because then it's like, what do we do? Besides, it's like we can be loving to somebody, but if it's like they're just sitting in depressed state, right? A lower vibrational frequency, because they made all those wishes and they're just still sitting and waiting, letting everything pass them by. And I can know that feeling too, because that can be a deceiving, it could be deceiving, where our goal is to get a job done. Our goal is, because we're amazing divine masculines and divine feminines, we're very creative and we have high intellect. So when we start creating, we put all of our, right, passion and dedication and determination into whatever it is we're doing, building a house, building a career, building a job, building a family, right? Making something, whatever it is. And then we can also get very scared and embarrassed and like, right? And then hurt in a hole. Like, nobody's gonna like me. You know, it's like we do it ourselves finally. And then we're like, then when we go to think about doing it out in like the spotlight, it's like, I don't know. Wow. Right? Or it was not like how we expected, right? So there's so many different variables that come into play, you know. But just keep, if you keep, just keep swimming. If you just keep swimming, right? Eventually, it's beyond illusion. Because you can't possibly know what it's like to be a butterfly when all you've been is a caterpillar, right? Could see other people go through stuff. We can see, right? Witness, like I can witness other people, like how much, right? Ordinariness. What we think is ordinary to ourselves could be something that is extraordinary to another, right? What you think is just so play, it's like, oh, I don't even, you know, like the things that you specifically personally are afraid to show others, or right, like, oh, I don't know if I could ever do that. I like appreciate other people doing that, but I don't know if I could. Right? Don't we appreciate so much when somebody else has the balls to do the things that we just don't have? It's like, oh, I can't do that. That's like cool that they can. I can appreciate them doing it, but I can't do that. Right? So other people are always going to appreciate what you do because they can't. Right? I mean, that's what makes us all so fucking awesome. It's like, well, wait, what can you do, right? You show me mine, I show you yours. I show you mine. Wait, I show you mine if you show me yours. Right? Sharing our gifts or others that we come along the way. And it's like, oh, if somebody has just shared something with me, which they did, right? A song, which I shared with you guys yesterday in a video. And then I spoke to a friend today and I sent him that same video too. And I was like, I met this friend, this person, you know, and they shared music with me and the gift, and, you know, that necklace. I just told him about the music, but, and I was like, and I've just thought of you because it popped up. So when that happens, that's right. If I'm gonna, it's like, oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Da, 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 da. Is he gonna think I'm? So it's like, no. Spirit was like, yo, pass that shit to that. Right? It's like puff, puff, pass. It's like pass that shit. How else do we get seen and known? We're not advertising on TV like that, right? We're all just kind of high. We're in YouTube, Yakub's YouTube, part of the experiment, in the lab, right? If you spell lab backwards, it's ball, right? That's part of what Earth is too. Depending on where so there's so many different states that Earth is in, right? Just like the weather changes. How many? Just like again, you go to work. Sometimes you go out dancing. You go out to eat. You sleep. You take a bath. Sometimes you feel great. Sometimes we have stomach aches and diarrhea from hell, and that could be due to our nerves or because of something we ate, right? So, right? See what I'm saying? Our body is such a unique, amazing fucking thing. The last thing it is ordinary. Yeah. And it's infinite. There's so many things that we have to, right, look forward to and just continue to like open the gift of life by being present in our moments. Right? Trust. See, divine feminine, you're good. Divine masculine, you're good too. You've just been like, you know, out in the field and playing war and buck shots, and you know, I don't want one wife, I want four. So, you know, you just lost your way there for a while there, buddy. Hopefully, yeah, you're fighting yourself, fighting, you know, you know, divine feminine. Sorry, divine masculine. We love you. We love you. Yo, right? Yeah. This stuck in the mud thing, we're like, oh, la, la, la. We're just, while they're like, yeah, yeah, blah, blah. We're like, oh, they ain't done yet. So we just got to take out the world's tiniest violin. It's like telling your kids to come home from the park, or when we're the kids and we're like, our parents are like, time to go, and we're like, hold on, one more time down the slide. Hold on, one more minute. Hold on, one more, right? Gluttonous little brats we are. Comparison. So yeah, it's like, oh, I'm not good enough. That, like we're just saying, we have these conversations in our head, right? That's the worst ones we have. Oh, I'm great at doing this new thing. I've been practicing. I had a spark of inspiration, right? By the moonlight. That's when we go in and we commune with the divine feminine, our internal moon. And we may get a spark of inspiration beyond illusion. Nice and quiet, right? At nighttime. When we're not having to run around and do all this stuff because, right? That's our masculine. That's our masculine too. Gotta go to work, gotta get the kids here, gotta make sure dinner's ready, ABC, dot, 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 nee, nee, nee. Right? We're running around like a maniac, I know. Then we get home and it's like, oh, right? When you can finally get those clothes off, get comfy clothes on, or just be naked in the clothes God gave you and that you decided to come in beyond illusion. And that's when we put the pieces together of our internal self, right? It's like we're spending time with Gaia, the divine creator. We're creating with Gaia. Like, what'd you do today, kids? What'd your mom say? You have any homework? What'd you do? How you doing? Don't upset your father. But at the same time, it's like not even about the father, right? Eve, that feminine emotion. That's funny that came up. Patience, because that was interesting. I don't talk like that either to my kids. Don't upset your father type shit. I've never spoken like that to my kids. I was talked to like that. My whole life. My mom's passive aggressive, walk on eggshells like her whole life, and then and then kind of, kind of a little forgot how to trust in the divine. It's okay though. Big hug, mama. It's a balancing act, and I'm like that too. So hey, she forgot how to be playful sometimes, but she also that's a lie because she's also very playful. But she right. Sorry, I'm not trying to be so direct. Goodness, but it's coming out. Sorry. But she's super yeah. Yo, I fucking love my mother more than fucking I won't say life, but well, I guess so. I could say that because I think in a past one I might have given mine up for her or something. I don't know. Spirit's just communing with me. I love you, Mama. And really, truly, it's a balancing act thing. It's like, what she can do, I can't do. And what I was able to do, she couldn't do, and vice versa. So there ain't no comparison. You hear what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I think that's a pretty fucking beautiful thing. So, like, yeah, 1-1. Kudos to my mama and me for our differences and our responsibilities. And, it's like I couldn't take away what she you know, or like again, a movie Freaky Friday. I can't do what she does. I mean, it's like I've tried to hold up some of, like, I could do some of that stuff, but yeah, no way. And yeah, and different, you know. Everybody got, again, different abilities. A bird can't do what a fish can do, and a fish certainly can't do what a wolf can do, you know. Different creatures, right? We're all different creatures. Divine creatures. And yeah, I mean, it's just so amazing to me that like the right, the everything. Like how if that doesn't, if that's beyond illusion, the like they're talk about sparks. Yeah, there ain't nothing. Sorry, I just responded to a quick text. There's nothing more fucking amazing than that. There's not. Life is such a fucking gift. I mean, that's why they call it, right? That's why they say stay present. Because it's the more playful we are and enjoy our moments. And sometimes other people are be like, how come you weren't with me? The miser. How come you didn't call me? How come I can't come? How come? And we can feel like that too. How come I didn't get invited? How come I wasn't part of that? That doesn't feel good, right? You're trying to suppress me, right? It could feel very suppressing, depressing, not a nice feeling. Yeah. I don't know. It's all love, though. One love. Sometimes we just have to be somewhere else. Right? It's like when you got to go somewhere else, it's like, hey, I got to go. I love you to whoever that is. And if they're like, oh, but wait, one more thing. And it's like, okay. And then, right? And then one more thing. And then it's like, okay, but you got to go. You're going to miss your train. You're going to be late for work. Usually you're going to the gym. You're on your way out. Your car's running. Whatever it is, you're on your way. Right? And that might not be physically. It might be mentally. Like, hey, I need some quiet time. I'm trying to balance out my emotions and my mental faculties so I have a clear vessel so I can deal with myself and you and everybody, and I have a healthy environment within myself so I can provide a healthy environment outside of myself, and I'm coming from a balanced place so I'm not, right, misdirecting anger at you or having to mislead somebody and say, yeah, I can do something, and then I can't do it. And now I upset somebody because they wanted me to do something and I was trying to be nice. So I said yes to the dress, right? I said I would marry them, meaning I said I'd make a commitment. I was going to do something. So the word devil means contract. I agreed to a contract. So if I agree to do something with somebody and then something else comes up and now I can't do it, but I said yes to this person, you know, depends. Sometimes people are like, no problem. And sometimes, right, a person can get very upset that we are now not spending time with them or that we're not following through with what we said we were going to do, right? And some people straight up try to, right, miser you. Don't forget, we in the beginning we had all these setup cards and lots of yucky stuffs, right? The yucky man and the yucky woman, right? The yucky whoever, the yucky people, which obviously they weren't loved or taught the right way either. And we ain't gonna judge them. We're just gonna get our children. Again, are your Christ child safe? You're going to collect your child and tell them that you're going to take care of them because that's what you're going to do. Yeah. Intensity. And you're going to walk away from that yucky man or that yucky woman and you're not going to ever turn back. That's it. And you do that within, and that'll keep you, just keep that. Yeah, it's like you keep walking away. No. And you just keep walking. And you keep going. You don't answer. It's like Bird Box. You don't respond. You just keep going because you know that that is not something that makes you feel not good about, yeah, like, yeah, sneaky, slimy, snaky. We're just, yeah, we're just going to keep it moving. That's all. That's it. That's it. The burden. We're leaving that beast of burden. Look over there. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Get up. Oh, look what I have for you. Look at that poor sick child. Look at that. The burden, number 6. Yeah, that's like the media. Right? Who got the golden goose that lays the golden eggs? Jack and the Beanstalk. Who stole, right? Something that don't belong to them. That big giant. Remember that story? The big giant stole the golden goose, the magic goose that lays the golden eggs, and the that plays the harp. I think the beanstalk's being taken down. Ripeness and harmony. That's pretty beautiful. Oh, it's like the garden and the tree of Eden, right? Ripeness and harmony. The like Sirius, the dolphin star system. Oh, so beautiful. Number 9 and number 10. That's funny. These are well shuffled. Interesting. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yo, again, where's the Gaia picture? It's like patience. Yeah. Everything. We're all birthing. This is all death and rebirth. Number 7, right? 7, 8, 9. And 7 is the Christ child, but 7 and 9 are both divine. And they're a little tricky there. 9's a hidden number. Ripeness. 7 and 9. I don't even know. 7, 9. Intensity. And this is like, yeah, the solar flares and all the alchemy that we're going through, right? It's a balancing act. This is master alchemy, babies. You know, don't let this stuff get you caught up. This is the distractions, and just send love. It's like, it's okay, right? Like we had pulled that other card that I wrote before. You are loved. Yeah, you are loved too, miser and burden. Send love to them too. It's like, you don't got to keep doing that. We're not going to stay with you and keep appeasing you and like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. But no, you send that love energetically and you keep it moving. You stay in harmony, in tune. You keep getting in tune. You're tuning up your divine instrument, which is your vessel, your body. And that's a balancing act by going through your thoughts and your feelings, allowing things to fall away that need to fall away. And the divine feminine is in all you males too. I'm not, when I speak of divine masculine, divine feminine, again, it's energetically speaking. We're androgynous beings. So masculine just means your intellect, head of household. That's the divine masculine in the brain, the crystal skull. But don't forget, it's mind over matter. Ponder that thought. Thoughts and feelings, divine feminine, divine masculine, Adam and Eve's, or karmic. Adam and Eve is just our human body. And thoughts and feelings depend. Divine feminine of creation, right? Mind over matter. Divine masculine, divine mother, father, God, right? So no, there's not a label. It's not a man, it's not a woman, it's every, right? God is everything. God is in you. God is, right? Within DMT, the spirit molecule is within everything. You produce DMT in your brain, serotonin and like all the happy feelings. Happy stuff, dopamine. Is it like dimethyltryptamine, dimo something? We got, yeah, totality. That's a lot. Yeah. We got this. We got this, soul fam. This is so beautiful. Yeah. Trust. My daughter just did a little freedom fall too. Her boyfriend, she just showed me a little video. She fell backwards and he caught her. And he caught her. The trust fall. Hell yeah. Oh, look, bottom of the deck. Celebrate good times. Come on. Power of 3. Trinity TT. Pinkies up. It's tea time. I think that's pretty beautiful. Oh, and under that, look. Source. And source is like the outsider. Yo, I almost put, look up Strawberry Fields, the album from the beat. Strawberry Fields Forever. It's a red gate. I almost put that as the thumbnail, but I changed it to the strawberries. But yo, that's fucking crazy. Oh my God. You got, look up the fucking album cover for Beatles, Strawberry Fields. And please listen to this song. Oh my God, I have goosebumps. My hair's standing up on my hair. Let me see it. Holy damn. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so the sun's like the outsider, right? Oh, I have goosebumps. Poor thing. Right? Break through. Break on through to the other side. Ah. Thunderbolt. Have courage. Because it can feel very, all this chaos. Be calm. It's a balancing act. Because you're this too. Ground yourself. Look. So you have abundance in all forms. I'm gonna leave it at that. So you, well, here, look. Okay. So you don't feel schizophrenic. Schizophrenia is like, look, holding on in between those two places. You're about to fall. It's like, that's a sucky feeling. Slow down. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. And then look, I'm just gonna like tip that. Because look what's peeking. Change and silence. So have courage. Because your health is your wealth. And that's abundance in all forms. Look at the rainbow in between the sun and the moon. He's like nature boys, like the food. That's material. He's sitting on the grass, on the big book, on the big lotus flower. I think that's the lotus, or he's holding the lotus, and that's the, is it the peony or the, not sure which flower. Not lotus, it's more flowy. Up in the clouds, the eye cloud, the Tulu. He's either up in the clouds or he sneaks back down in a curve and goes way down deep into under the sea. Under the sea. Yo, beautiful. I'm just gonna pull a divine feminine animal spirit card, and I shall bid you adieu, and I thank you so much for spending time and energy. Oh my goodness, can you take it? Give me some fin. Noggin. Dude. From Nemo. The turtle's like, follow the jet stream. You just gotta let the jet stream take you. And number 10, divine masculine and feminine. Ride the wave with the turtle. Where's the card? Trust. Trust. The turtle might be able to fly also. Oh boy. And we got eagle and swan. Number 1 and number 39, which is 3 and 9. We got Tesla numbers, both divine. 369. and 9 and 3 is 12, which is also the 3. So can break all those numbers down as well. And Otto Otter's hanging out over there behind the swan, number 8. Don't be late, infinite 8. All right, my loves. Okay, these want to be seen too. Dragonfly and the weasel, they're like, hey, hey. 27 and another 33. And dragonflies carry the souls of the dead. Draconians, spirit style. They could look really big if you're really like an ant, right? Perceptions. Blue heron, 45. Spirits say, hey, hey, hey. They're like, wait, wait. I can't end it until they tell me okay. 45, number 9. That's divine. And the blue heron, look at the spirit animal, divine masculine. And the red heron, the blue heron is like the phoenix. The masculine's the phoenix, style of the phoenix. And then also, what is it, the herons, these specific herons take these long migration trips, and they're white, and they do this whole dance, and they go to only they can drink this water that turns red, and then it turns, their eyes turn red, and their feathers get like tie-dye polka dot, like tie-dyed, like flamingo-y. It's so cool. Not the blue heron, but this other heron. So yeah, check that out too if you because there's so many different things. That's some spiritual shit going on. You know? So yeah, and we're all part of that. Like, what part of the animal kingdom are you part of? Right? Why spirit, animal, plant kingdom, mineral, crystals, what words, stars are popping in your head or coming. Maybe do a little, write them down or look them up on the computer. Look up the mythology and the star legends of certain, star systems or stars that come up, right? Not Greek mythology, the star system and star legend mythology, or the etymology of the name, or the metaphysical meaning of like a term in the Bible or something, right? Time, money, or a verse or something in the Bible. Look up what that means, a name in the Bible. Look up the metaphysical meaning, because that really gives you a more in-depth look of the actuality of what it's referring to on an internal to-do basis, right? What your inside work, right? The spiritual, the divination of meaning, the divine keys. Yeah, keys. So, yo, I'm so grateful. Please like, subscribe, hit the belly bell. Elk wants to make an appearance as well. Number 3. That's a special animal to me. Reminds me of my Uncle Raji. Absolutely. So, divine masculines and divine feminines, fly like an eagle and slow and steady like the turtle. Slow it down. So you're able to be in your now and present moment and create the change necessary within yourself. Yeah. And there you go. Balancing act. So you don't get stuck in the mud too long. It's okay. You get stuck in the mud. We all do sometimes. And then just keep it moving. Eventually, you'll get there. There ain't no race. We're all part of the human race, right? The hues of man. All the different glittery, multi-dimensional colors that we can either act out in and that we are actually living in, as and our skin changes color too. It's like so Don't be all caught up in that shit. You're a divine spiritual fucking light beam, motherfuckers. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? And all the world will love you just as long. As long as you are you. Just be you, because that's the best thing you can ever do. You're made perfectly imperfect, but you're perfect just the way you are. And I love you. And I'm so grateful. And y'all come back now, you hear? Till the next time, stay divine. And if you fall, that's okay. Don't be crawling somewhere in some hole and thinking you got to build some crazy wall. And now nobody gonna like you, and you're gonna turn into the beast of burden and the miser. You get all uptight and crazy, right? Like, come on, look at these two. Oh, well, a hole. This is what's, you know. Do, 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 do. Play some music. The more love you have and the more you keep taking care of you, this stuff won't, it's like, and we just keep sending love, not ignoring and like, no, send love energetically to this kind of energy so you can gently detach from it with love. It's like just slowly, love you, absolute love, just slowly. And they'll come along. They'll come along too. They'll come along. Don't worry about it. Just know that they're going to come along too. And that's it. All right. One love.